Hello, welcome to another video on daily weather charts. These videos diagnose the current weather pattern and discuss how it will play out for the upcoming day. Today's charts are valid for August 16th, 2023, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and we'll get started. I'm going to start today with the visible satellite imagery, and it shows mostly clear skies across much of the continental United States, with the exception of a few spots, mainly across the coastal regions, with a cold front that is still situated across the eastern seaboard. And then we look back to the northern interior of the U.S. as another storm system is going to be approaching the region. So looking at the radar, it is mostly clear for much of the United States, with the exception of just ahead of the cold front, where there are some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms across mostly the waters of the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. But there could be a few showers and storms across the southeastern U.S. later this afternoon. And so now looking at our upper air charts for today, we're going to start at 300 millibars, and we are looking for the jet stream. There are two different branches of the jet stream today, and we got our first one that's over the New England region. And then we have a second branch of the jet that is coming down from Canada. And this is a really potent branch of the jet. We got over 100 knots of flow that's coming down from Canada into the northern U.S. So that's a really strong jet stream. And then we're looking at 500 millibars now. We've got a long wave trough that is situated over much of the continental United States with some embedded short waves, and we'll look at those here at 700 millibars. We've got one short wave that is over the northeastern U.S., and then another one, as we look back out to the west, we have another really potent short wave that's going to be coming down from Canada and impacting the upper Midwest region. Down at 850 millibars, we have a pretty decent low-level jet that is about 30 to 40, 45 knots or so across the northern U.S. And that, of course, as we know, is transporting heat and moisture to our target region, and that is going to increase the risk for potential severe thunderstorms. And then down at the surface, we have a pretty deep surface low under 1,000 millibars with a cold front that's going to be dragging through the northern and central high plains, and a warm front that is situated north of the U.S.-Canadian border. Then we also have high pressure that is centered over the central United States, and that is going to keep the air mass cool and dry across much of the central and eastern United States. And then we have our severe weather outlook for today. This is the day one severe weather outlook, and there is a standard level 2 out of 5 slight risk for parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the upper peninsula of Michigan, and also have a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms for just ahead of the cold front down in the southeastern United States. We've got the potential for damaging straight line winds, large hail over the northern U.S., and then can't rule out an isolated tornado across parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin. And so that's going to cover it for the forecast portion of today's video. Now we're going to look at the Climate Prediction Center's day 6 through day 10 outlook for temperature and precipitation. And so this cool spell for August is unfortunately going to be short-lived, as well above average temperatures are going to be coming back into the forecast by this weekend and then into much of next week. As you can see on the temperature outlook, we got lots of reds and darker reds for much of the continental United States, and then also forecasting below average precipitation for much of the central and eastern United States. So it's going to be hot and dry as we go into next week. And then also looking at a lot of rain for the western interior of the United States. So that's going to cover it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.